All right, so our next step is, once we've taken everything out of the mold, we need to find our center line. And I highly recommend that when you've got your blueprints, take them somewhere like a Kinko's or a FedEx and make copies of them. The other thing is, for my work, I just took regular printer paper, laid it out, and then made my own template so I didn't have to cut this one out. I just basically did a trace job. But now if something happens to this, I don't care. My real original plans are still just fine. So what we need to do is, based off of the center line here, we need to go through and start placing this here so that we know what to cut. Some people will go through and quickly just file off these edges, because this epoxy, especially as it lays up, sometimes gets really sharp edges. So it's best not to rub your hands back and forth on this, otherwise you'll catch some slices. It's worse than a paper cut. But we can go ahead and cut it off, and then you don't have to waste extra time trying to file it down. So let's take some time to find out our center lines. I'll do it a couple of different ways. One kind of tedious with measurements, and then another one we'll try and do a snap line. Doesn't always stick, but it at least gives you a highlight point so you can at least put some dash marks. Here we go. So as you can see, there's a couple of different methods that you may want, and you may want to do something different in order to find the center line. Sometimes you have to go back and do it a couple of times, and really it just comes down to looking at it. If it doesn't look right, then it probably isn't. Make those adjustments, and the great thing is you can always sand it off, and if you use pencil, it's not a big deal, just erase it. And you saw how I was able to clean off the chalk line as well. So let's get these center lines taken care of, and then we'll take a little Scotch tape, and we're going to fasten this on, and then we will start to trace the outsides. So let's do that piece now.